We just getting our sweep on. I sweep on.
Nacho.
It's that jungle fever, baby. Yeah, it's that jungle fever, baby. Yeah, it's that jungle fever, baby. Yeah, yeah, baby.
More than one in the clutch. We don't give a what. Punch it in through the gut. Nixon on the rush. It's that bingo talk. Facts in the jungle with racks. It's that jungle fever. Make them all believe us. Now they think we crazy. Cause it's who they made it.
Welcome to the Jungle Fever podcast. I'm with your host Rax and I'm with your host Vince. That's me. So we got a lot of announcements to get to. We got a lot of stuff to get to. As you can see, we got some merch on. This is some rough copy stuff. This isn't the final copy. Don't worry. None of this is fully official. If you want a closer up look at this stuff, we'll put it right here for you. Make sure you can see that. That's just a rough copy, though. We got to edit that stuff out. That's just remember, just a rough copy. None of this. This is not being sold right now.
Yeah,
this is not being sold right now.
That white background won't be there. You know, this is the rough copy. Something. You know, we did just to hurry the process up to let you guys know we wasn't fooling around. You know, it's some serious business here.
Yes, we wanted to get this out of the way. We wanted to announce it. Wanted to get everything going up, and we just wanted to make sure that you guys are tuning in for this because this is going to be huge, man. We got a lot of designs. We have a lot of designs. I made a lot of designs. A lot. Rax is going to get to it, and I think you guys are going to love them, man. These designs, I think, are everything. This is just the beginning, man. This is a simple one, man. This is a simple one. Wait till you see these other ones.
You go crazy with the designs, man. I got to give you your props for that, though. I do, bro. I got to give you your props for that.
I swear, I can make the most with the most limited editing apps. Like the apps that limit you to the most editing or whatever, you can just do a little bit. I do the most with it.
Show this guy the idea and he'll make it happen, man. He will make it happen.
I got it, man. But anyway, let's continue talking about this merch, man. We're probably gonna start out with some t-shirts first. The hoodies will probably come a little bit later. But when we get this website up and we start selling and making these shirts officially and start pumping them out, the shirts are going to be available first, and then we're going to start trying to pump out some hoodies a little bit later down the line when we start getting some more profit. But, you know, in order to make that happen, you guys got to go check it out. So make sure you turn the bell on for this channel. Make sure you go follow our Twitters. Rax, give your Twitter.
Yeah, at Rax Cincy, that's RAXX Cincy. Jungle Fever Bengals podcast. Make sure y'all follow that and y'all see. And I'll make sure I got Vincent's Twitter and both of his Twitters and his YouTube at the end of the show. It'll be in the description. I always put it there. And also make sure you guys follow the Facebook Jungle Fever podcast page. It's up and it's got a lot of content on it too. Also, so make sure you guys tune into that. And I just appreciate you guys for tuning in and watching us, man, before we get started, man. And make sure you guys subscribe and hit that little bell down there so y'all don't miss a show. I promise more is coming. I just been focused on these t-shirts and trying to get this stuff together. But I will be doing now. I see now that I'm lacking on these instant reactions. I'm going to do some more instant reactions at the end of these games. I'm going to drink less so I could be more focused for you guys. But these games, sometimes, man, I've just been getting happy, man, you know, especially down there tailgating. And I am tailgating again, which I was last week. And I see the post that I met the Bengals Batman.
There's a Bengals Batman now?
There's a Bengals Batman, man.
I gotta follow that. I gotta get to that.
Crazy, man.
But make sure you follow my Twitter again, QSmart Review, follow Rax Cincy, follow Jungle Fever Podcast, subscribe, everything to keep updated on this merch drop because we are going to have these updates out. And steadily and surely, we'll show you some more designs and we'll show you a little bit more peek it here, peek it there. Until finally, you'll be able to finally buy them. And trust me, when you guys can finally buy them, you are going to want to buy them because these designs are unlike anything you've seen. These designs are very original and they're great, man. I think you guys will love them. Rax is going to go to work on these shirts soon.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But with that fantastic announcement and this awesome merch, man, I'm still in awe. This is awesome, man. I can't believe we're doing this. But
man, we really doing this.
Yeah, man, I'm really proud of this one. This one, it's slick, clean, and it's in the final version, it's gonna look a lot cleaner and stuff. Less copyright issues too, of course. But of course, though, this is gonna be way.
It's gonna be copyrighted to us, believe me.
So, of course, yes.
So we ain't worried about that. That's gonna come together. So.
Of course, yeah. So just remember, rough draft right here. This is not the final product. This is just a little sneak preview at what we're gonna get when we start selling that. But with that today, let's get into today's stream, man. Let's get into today's podcast. We got a lot to go over, man. And let's start by recapping this. Let's start by recapping this game, man, because this is that man, that was amazing.
Do I need to go get my broom?
You can go get the broom if you want.
Do I need to go get the broom because
it's a little dirty. It's a little dirty on the floor.
Some little yellow dirty towels around. I want to sweep
up. You gotta clean that up. You gotta let the orange. You gotta let the orange shine through on the hardwood floor. You gotta sweep with it.
And Bengals fans, we gotta let this sink in, bro. It's been a while. It's been a while since we swept these guys, 2015, and it's also been a while since
we didn't sweep them in 2015. Actually, we swept them in 2009. I believe.
My bad. I apologize. 2009. And then how long since it's been since we hit them with the 3-peat? 90?
1990.
Yeah.
1990 is when we last beat them 3 times. And I'm not going to go too far, but I mean, what happened in 1990 last time we beat the Steelers 3 times?
We won a playoff game.
Exactly. So it's coming. Joey B is going to lead us to that playoff win, and hopefully more than that. So, but we got to take it one step at a time right now.
One step at a time.
All I'm looking at of this season right now is just a playoff win. I don't care if we lose badly in the divisional round or anything like that. I just want a playoff win. That's all I want, and this season is a complete success. But with that being said, man, we swept the Steelers. We beat them down 41-10.
Yep.
If you want to be real with it, it was a 41-3 score because that was all garbage time points.
That was garbage time. Yeah, that's garbage time.
Against second string starters.
Yeah. If you would have left it would have been completely upsided if we'd have left our starters in and completely disrespectful. So we did kind of respect them a little bit there, take them out of there and then you got our secondary defense still shutting the place down. You only gave up 7 points. So I mean, that's wonderful. Defense is just
oh my God. Yeah, the defense got its swagger back 100%. Everybody's coming into their own. And I gotta say, man, I really gotta say, I wouldn't have been mad if we kept our starters. Now I'm not saying we should have because we don't want to risk injury and stuff. We already had Trey Hopkins and Reef get injured that game, but I wouldn't have minded at all. I hate the Steelers. We hate them. We hate them. In the famous words of Mike Daniels, we hate them. We hate them. We hate them. Simple as that. So I wouldn't mind to put up the 50 piece on them. The 50 piece on Pittsburgh, 51-3. I mean, that would have been lovely. I would have loved that.
Y'all see what it is. Y'all see what it is.
Yeah.
Guys this year. But yeah, just to give my take on it a little bit, man. I'm just so happy. I'm happy for the team, man. I'm happy for Elizabeth. I'm happy for Zach. Zach. Nobody gave him a chance, and since year 2, he was smacking Cleveland around. And then this year, he completely came in with the team in his 3rd year, and a lot of his own players, 98% of his own players, and he really smacked them around. And it's because I got to say, Big Ben was a big reason for that. Big Ben, he moves 1 mile an hour. He moves like a microwave. He
that video.
Yeah. But
man is mobile as an office chair on carpet. Fun fact, this is actually an office chair I'm sitting on carpet. I'm basically sitting my ass on Big Ben right now.
Hey, but that was a funny video. But yeah, back to what I was saying. So Big Ben just is not there, and we all can hope that they feel like he has another year in him, and we all can hope. I mean, I can hope so. I hope they resign this guy, not resign. I hope they let him stay another year, but we all know that's not going to happen. It's a disaster. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Vincent. I'm gonna go on with the game, but I just want to say this: either if they go in there, they smack Baltimore around, we just really good. If the Steelers smack Baltimore around at 4:00 Sunday, we're really good. We're really good. We're really,
And
really good.
I don't know, because I mean it depends, but to be honest with you, man, I really think that Steelers-Ravens game is kind of 50-50 at this point because the Ravens are dealing with a lot of injuries.
That's
Let's
what
be
I'm
honest.
saying.
The Ravens got a
Yeah,
lot
but-
of injuries going on, and they are not playing up the par. They just threw 4 interceptions against the Browns.
Man.
All right.
And
They gave the Browns every opportunity to win. But the Browns are the Browns.
Yeah, the Browns are the Browns. They just match up good with us. I'm not going to even lie. Let's not lie. Keep it real. They match up good with us. Not saying we're going to lose the second time around. They just match up good with us. Some certain teams match up good with you. You know,
something tells me Joey B is not going to let that second game get away.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's why I said I don't think we're going to lose it, but it's going to be a tough matchup for us. I think that's going to be our toughest game down the road. And y'all can say, hey, what about the Chiefs game? The Chiefs ain't the Chiefs. Yeah, I know they're doing better. The Chiefs ain't the Chiefs.
The only good game in this winning stretch that they've had is the Raiders game. That's it. The Cowboys game. These last 2 games, the Chiefs defense has been getting carried by their defense. The Chiefs have been getting carried by the defense. Patrick Mahomes hasn't been putting up points. He isn't. They're barely scraping by. I mean, what, they beat Green Bay with Jordan Love by 3 points, 10-7. Beat the Cowboys without CD and Coop with only scoring 19 points to 9. And then what was the game? Did they play a game after that, or was that a bye week?
Think they might have had a bye week.
I don't know, but anyway, that's for later down the road. Let's stay focused on the Steelers game right now, because one thing I also want to get out of the way is Chase Claypool's a bitch. I'm gonna just flat out say it. I hate Chase Claypool.
That was a straight bitch move. That was so Steelers. That's what they are, sore losers. I mean, you got to think. Somebody was telling me. Look, I know some people that Steelers fans, so I'm like, hey, bro, what's up with these younger Steelers fans? How about they about to find another team? So this Steelers fan tells me, he's like, bro, a lot of these new Steelers fans been there since Tomlin been there. Since Tomlin been there, they ain't really had a losing season. They ain't went through a losing season like any other fan has with their team. They just had all these years of winning. All they know is winning. So the first time we get a losing season, which we're going to face this year from a Steelers fan, which we're going to face this year, they're ready to jump ship. They don't know what a losing season's like. And hey, and that's and you know, you can look at it. You can look at it a bad way. You can look at it in a good way. That's an organization that ain't seen a losing season in years. You know.
Oh yeah, I know, but you know, you also got to think though. I mean, they wasted the careers of Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell on an offense with one of the best offensive lines of the entire decade.
They had their runs. They had their runs
to the divisional round. The only big run they had was to the championship game where they got smacked around by Chris Hogan.
Hey, but still, we were.
I know, but I mean, when you have
go there.
Oh, I understand. You know, as a Bengals fan, I would love to go there, just to go there. You know, but when you're a Steeler fan who has 6 Super Bowls, you're looking to achieve more or whatever. I mean, and you have Big Ben in his prime with Antonio Brown in his prime, Le'Veon Bell in his prime, arguably the best players at each of their positions. At least Big Ben was top 5 maybe. And then a top 5 offensive line. And you guys are getting smacked around by Tim Tebow, the Jaguars. The Jaguars with Blake Bortles put up 45 points on you guys. I mean, you know, I'm one against winning in Pittsburgh. I mean, when you have a solid team, you know, with good chemistry, like a team like the Titans or something, you know, I can understand it more. When you have elite level talent like that, it's all or nothing.
So Vince, I got somebody outside to buy a shirt. Take me like 2 minutes to sell them this shirt, and I'll be right back up. So
all right.
Keep them going.
All right, I got you.
All right.
But yeah, basically, just Pittsburgh got smacked around. They got completely dogged on, and flat out they quit. They quit by halftime, and you know I can't blame them. They're down 31-3, getting smacked around like that. Big Ben just threw a pick 6 to Mike Hilton, their former teammate, Mike Hilton. It was looking bad for the Steelers. I don't blame. A lot of teams are going to quit down 31-3, but this is just flat out showing our dominance. You know, we're not scared anymore of Pittsburgh. We're not scared of Big Ben slinging it on us. We're not scared of their defense taking over. We're not scared of making mistakes. What we're going to do is we're going to get physical back with Pittsburgh. We're going to overpower them, or we're going to smack them in the mouth. And that's what we did on the very first play with Joe Mixon. We completely set the tone with him. We smacked him in the mouth with Mixon, and we completely dominated him. And that's the simple truth. And everything about that I loved. That first play was probably the deciding factor of this whole game in a way, because it really sets the tone that you're not going to shove us around. You're not going to just overpower us. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to be more energized for this game. And that's exactly what the Bengals did, man. They did that. They did it flawlessly. And it was beautiful. Beautiful execution all around. They got the run game going. It opened up the passing game. T. Higgins finally had his breakout game. I'm really glad T. Higgins had his breakout game. And, one thing I got to say, too, clap it up for the offensive line. Clap it up for the offensive line.
Speaking of that,
this is their best performance yet. The best performance yet by the offensive line. They flat out bodied T.J. Watt, Cameron Hayward, and they didn't get nothing going. Nothing going. The only thing they got going was one sack, and that was when Joey B completely missed somebody wide open. That's the only time. Joe Burrow just got too excited in the pocket, and he let him get a sack. That's all that happened. That was it.
I got something to show you too. Speaking of that, speaking of the O-line, and I want to show you something that Joe Burrow missed. I got it on film. It's not a big issue, but those big throws to Chase he does?
Mm-hmm.
He missed one, buddy. I mean, not missed one like threw it to him and missed it. Like he didn't throw it, missed it, but wide. He was clean in the pocket. But we'll get to that. Let me show y'all what Vince is talking about on this O-line. So, okay, here, right? We got the O-line. Mixon, he was just so great today. He was averaging a little bit over 4 yards a carry. Mixon in this O-line was so great. So, all right, here we go, y'all. So, pay attention to Spain and Hopkins and Jonah Williams over here on this side. And you see Steelers are in cover 3. All right, so basically, we're looking for a mismatch with the double tight ends. That's what we got out there. But we didn't have to do a mismatch because the O-line, like I was telling Vince earlier, took care of business. So let me show you what I mean. All right, so watch Trey Hopkins here and watch Spain.
Definitely watch Trey Hopkins here.
All right, so watch. These guys pick up their blocks beyond into the second level of the running. So here we go. Boom. 97. I'm going to hold you with one arm and just glide off of you into Bush. Bush only able to get an arm on him. So we're going to run it back again because we was only watching Hopkins. Let's watch it again. Now let's watch Spain here. Look how in sync everybody is, though. Look at Spain right here. He's just taking him out.
Mm-hmm.
Taking him out.
I want you to run that back real quick and pause it when Trey Hopkins switches to Devin Bush. I want you to run it back real quick.
All right,
pause it when you switch to
all right, we got you.
Because this is huge to me right here.
I got you, brother.
Right here, look at this. All right, now play it very slowly. I want you to watch this. Look, as Trey Hopkins is gliding off into Devin Bush, watch his other arm. Completely leaves Cameron Hayward, and that allows him to take complete focus on Devin Bush because he's letting his lower body do the blocking with the other player, and that lets Mixon completely glide by without Devin Bush reaching out and taking hold of him. That's why Devin Bush's arm was not a factor when he slapped Mixon right there. Not a factor at all.
But
that was beautiful. That's Trey Hopkins' best block of the season by far.
But if you look here, you see these guys in the background? These two guys?
Mm-hmm.
They're being attacked. Like they're being abused. And then the Steelers brought over somebody to rush from this end. So Burrow brought over T. Higgins. Sometimes this thing takes forever to play. But they didn't see it. It's over here, but
I get it though. He brings T. Higgins over to help with DJ.
Yeah, but see, look at Quentin. There's nobody over there. They're getting abused, and then look at him getting abused there. This O-line is so aggressive. This is ridiculous. Okay, so here we go here. So all you're gonna do is you got this guy blitzing right here, and he shows it. See it? Okay, so Burrow wishes is over. Just chipping. All you need to do is just chipping. It's just one pitch motion. Just chip. Just chip. Chip.
Yep,
Now look
that's
at
all
this
you need, and
O-line.
he's good.
Boom! Get out of my way.
Mm.
Bruh, this O-line
Reef,
is so
maybe.
yes, bruh. Yes. All right, let's watch it from this end. Now, Bush coming again. Bush was just getting abused by T. And then you're gonna get these two linemen, Reef and Denergy rolling out. Look at Denergy. Look at the Denergy. He didn't get to capture nobody right there, though. All right, but look, you got Reef on a roll. You know, Reef just sets the tone. All right, so this is the one he missed. So this is the last one, but this is actually the one he missed. So you got
All right.
you got Chase down here. He's running a route, but Chase is so smooth, he's gonna run it in between them. Again, you got T over here running in this out route. But Burrow sees the linebacker right here, and he does a twitch.
Oh, man, I saw it.
All right, now watch this. We're going to slow it down. Watch the twitch. Watch the Burrow twitch to throw off Bush. Look, it makes him run the opposite way. Look. Just a twitch.
I remember this.
Twitch. Oh, throw off. It opens the window. But look, did you see Chase?
Now, I saw it.
Now watch Chase back here. Now watch Chase. Look, Chase was he was gone, bro.
He missed it. But I gotta say though, man, I can't be mad at it because that let T. Higgins eat up. That let T. Higgins get going. That let him get in the rhythm. He made an incredible catch, and that catch helped lead to a breakout game for T. Higgins. That was beautiful by T. Higgins. That game, man. I gotta say, I'm so happy that he finally got that breakout game. That's what I've been looking for.
And then I was talking to some people. They like, man, Burrow didn't have a big game. I'm like, Burrow had a fantastic game. You gotta see the blocks and stuff, and the people he set on screens, and the people he set in motion that set up blocks. And I'm telling you guys, if these guys keep playing like this, it seems like we're finally getting our groove and our shell going right the right time of the year. We just want to stay healthy, and we pray for our offensive line that's hurt, and I pray that they start Sunday. They day to day. But I'm gonna keep it real with you, Vince. If they're not 100%, I don't want them to start. I'd rather take some 100% guys out there.
100%.
Let these guys rest and get better for some. You know what I'm saying? Just because if we do lose this game, don't mean we're out of it. I know we're gonna win this game, but still, we're gonna talk about that. But yeah.
Do you have any more running back footage, guys? Show or?
No, I don't have any more running back footage. I didn't get a lot of it. I just got a little small bit of it. I didn't want to take too much of Dude's stuff, and then he see it on there and complain. So I just he had like an hour worth. I just took a little bit.
You want to shout him out real quick? Just
man, I don't know who you are, but if you're watching this, I stumbled upon your stuff on YouTube, and you're a great guy. You're great.
We'll go back and find your channel after we upload this, and we'll put that video in the link in the description.
And I will do that. Thanks for telling me that. That's a great idea, and I will do that. And again, once again, before we move on, thanks for the footage, guy.
But I really just want to say though that blocking though, I think that's a really good implication and reflection on what Frank Pollock has been able to do for this team. Frank Pollock has been arguably the MVP of this coaching staff, you could say. And I really think you can say he's made all the difference for this offense. That offensive line is nasty, ferocious. Yeah. They want to get after it. They want to punch these guys in the mouth. Yeah. It's not a bunch of skittish rookies like last year that I don't even remember his name anymore. Who was it?
The rookie that they got rid of?
No, the coach.
The O-line coach, right? It sounded like he was a rookie, Jim Turner.
That's it. Jim Turner's fucking arrogant ass.
You see the look on my face? Like Jim Turner,
but he isn't some drill sergeant teaching up a bunch of skittish young players that don't know what the hell they're doing anymore. Because he won't teach them technique. This is a veteran coach who knows how to interact with these players, knows how to get them to be one with each other, and knows how to get communication. And I said this coming into the season. Communication is the biggest key on an offensive line because even if you have a lot of subpar players on that line, it's average at best with the talent-wise. You get some fluent communication in, and you guys are tight, and they know exactly who their assignments are at all times, and they just completely are on that assignment every time. 9 times out of 10, that's going to be a top 15 line in the league, top 14, 13. goes on and on. It's gonna be
Yeah,
it's gonna be in the upper half of the league. You know, that's gonna be a good above
yeah,
average line, no matter which way you put it. You know, with
yeah.
good communication,
Facts.
which is why I'm so happy we brought in Frank Pollock, and he needs to be extended immediately as long as we can.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think they need to lock him up for a long, long time. I mean, he's a great teacher, man. That's why I'm a little worried about our starters, but I feel like the backups are great, man. The backups are great. I feel like is it Prince? Isaiah Prince?
Yeah, Isaiah Prince.
Uh, I feel like under Jim Turner was ugh, but I think that Pollard can get him together. He'll look a little bit better. He didn't look too bad when they put him in at the end of the Steelers game. Um, but I am kind of worried about the center, Trey Hill. Um,
Yeah,
ugh.
I would like to give a few thoughts on Trey Hill because, you know, I would be interested to see him start. I would be, you know, because, you know, even though so far when he does start, he hasn't had the best go of it, obviously, and he's been pretty bad for us. You got to think he wasn't in his natural position. His natural position is center. You know, that's what he knows best. That's his bread and butter coming out of college. And we've been playing him at that right guard spot a bunch, and he doesn't know that
Well,
spot.
he's definitely going to have to start center if Trey Hopkins don't start.
Yeah, and if anything, I would prefer Trey Hopkins rest this game. You know, I would like to see if we can get Reef out there, but if Trey Hopkins, like, you
Yeah,
know, is
definitely.
something
Bosa?
if he's 99%, not 100% feeling, roll Trey Hill out there because we got to preserve his ACL. You know, because he tore it last year at the end of last year. You know, we got to make sure Trey Hopkins stays as healthy as we can.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely gotta hope that we can get Reef back because of the Bosa boy. He's coming to town
Yeah,
and he's coming to wreck us up.
but I think actually no, Joey Bosa does line up on right tackle, right?
He lines up. He'll be lining up against Isaiah Prince.
Yeah, or Riley Reef. Yeah. So but you know, I did see Zach Taylor did say that he was giving them rest days pretty much. He says they're veterans and he expects them to be good to go by Sunday, you know, if they need to be. So game time decision, but I'm fairly confident that they'll be able to play.
I mean, I hope so. Let's get into this Chargers game, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
There was plenty to be said about the Steelers. You know, sweep, dirty bitches. Big Ben is washed. That's bad. That about covers it.
let's give them the Burrow take. It means we're just 0-2 against the Steelers. I mean 2-0 against the Steelers. It's nothing. It's just nothing.
Just another obstacle in the road.
Yeah, I mean,
What even was it? What was it again?
it's a pothole. We just rolled over it.
Exactly. Now we got bigger fish to catch now.
Bigger fish. All right.
So let's move on to this bigger fish.
All right, let's keep it moving. All right, check me out. So, all right, so coming down, total yards on the offense, the Bengals is 13th with 375 yards a game. The Chargers, the ninth, top 10 offense, 396 yards a game. Passing yards, they top 10 again. Number 6, 280 yards passing. Bengals, we 12, slightly a little under, 243 yards a game. Rushing yards, we are tied for 17th with 112 yards a game, and then they are 22nd with 103 yards a game. So you can see like it's the kind of balance out act there. Points a game, we top 10 in the NFL, 28 points a game. They are 14th, 24 points a game, but you can see how close it is and how a 1 point can make the rank so far apart. Because it's 32 teams, man. So got to get that in there. Let's move to defense real quick before we give our thoughts. On the defense, total yards, they're ranked 14th. They giving up 363 yards a game. And we're 13th. We're right below them. We're giving up 362 yards a game. And then when it comes to passing, this is where it gets funny because they are top 5 in the league at passing yards allowed. Just 204 yards a game. And we are 25th, 254 yards a game. So we're giving up 50 more yards passing. And here's the big difference right here. Here's the breaker. This is where I think the big difference is right here. Rushing yards allowed. They are allowed 146 yards a game. That was last. That's last. There's no tie for last. That is last. That is 32. And we are only giving up 93 yards a game. And we are top 4, top 5. We're shutting that run down.
Yeah,
Down.
absolutely. That's the biggest factor in playing in the AFC North is getting that run defense up.
Yeah, man.
Everybody in our division loves to run the ball.
Yeah, most definitely. Everybody loves to run the ball, man. And that's what you got to do in the AFC at this time of year, man. It's cold. You got to wear these defenses down. They've been on the field for freaking 13 games, 12. Some been on bye, some haven't. Not yet, so a lot of these players are wore out, man. And, you get them in there in that third quarter. Put it like this, Vince. They come in here, and this is not a 4 o'clock game. So the LA time is what? 3 hours back. So to them, it's like they're playing at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So playing here at 1 o'clock in Cincinnati versus LA, it's 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's 1 o'clock here. So
to be honest, I don't really care about that. To be honest, I still would have rather seen it on prime time.
Well, a prime time.
Whatever helps us win, I guess.
I guess, man. I mean, I don't think that's going to play a big factor. But I was just throwing that out there. These guys going to be playing like they playing at 10 in the morning. But I think that Burrow and Herbert will give us a good show to make, ESPN wish they would have flexed it. I mean, the NFL wish they would have flexed it. Period.
Mm-hmm.
What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree 100%. I definitely hope it's a great game. Though I hope it isn't as close as we think it may be because I really don't want to go through that stress. The anxiousness and stuff, just the anxiety of it all. Because that I've been through that a lot this season with this team. With the Packers game, the Vikings game. It's just a few examples that they're out there, man.
It's not gonna be close.
It's not gonna be close. You don't think it's gonna be close?
No, man. And I've been right every time.
I don't know, man.
I ain't been right on the score, but I've been right every time. I'm telling you, man, it's not going to be close.
Look, every time we think the Chargers are going to come out and wipe the floor with the team, they're the one getting wiped. And then when we think the Chargers are probably going to lose a game here, they're going to win. They're so inconsistent and they're so unpredictable. That's why I'm not ruling anything out.
Bro, what are you going to? Okay, so bro, what are you going to do, bro? What are you going to do?
Herbert. That's what they have to pray for. Look. The Chargers need Herbert to have like the god of games. I think they need to have Herbert.
What are they going to do on defense?
What are they going to do on defense? Hope for a turnover. That's all they can do is hope for a turnover.
I mean, because you can stack the box all you want, and then Chase and T. Higgins is going to eat all day.
100%. And Asante Samuel's out.
And all they got is Derwin James.
Their top rookie corner is out. Now don't sleep on Derwin James. James is dog.
He's one of the top of the league. What do you mean? I'm saying.
Yeah.
He can't guard both of them.
Oh, of course, 100%. It's just about who has the hot hand, though. And right now, Higgins is kind of getting the hot hand.
Yeah, I'm saying, bro, it's kind of like pick your poison right now. Our team is really, really rolling, and this is another home game. I mean, I just don't see us slowing down right now. I just don't see Mixon slowing down right now. I really don't see it, bro. I honestly don't see it.
Yeah, I think Mixon is so hungry right now coming off this bye. I think that, he said he's hitting his prime and stuff. I think he's feeling himself. He's showing up swagged out and everything, coming out energized, getting the team rolling. He looks happy, man. He looks like he's just ready to feast on some Chargers defense. And plus, Linval Joseph is out there, top defensive tackle. That's a huge run. There's a huge piece to the run game, even though it's not that good in the first place. But it's still a huge piece to at least help them a little bit, stop it at some points. So now that he's out and Asante Samuel's out,
then they tackle
in this game.
Their tackles ain't like the tackles are just average. And then when you get average tackles,
aside from why can't I think of his name? The rookie.
He's average too right now. He needs more time.
I can't think of his name. Why can't I think of his name?
But Trey Henderson is going to have a field day, Brody.
I mean,
Oh yeah, Hubba's going to play a part in the run game, the run stop. But I just see Trey, man, showing out.
You want to know something? I think this is a Larry Ogunjobi game.
You think so?
I think Larry Ogunjobi wants to feast on
Speaking
that
into
interior
existence,
line.
bro. Speaking into existence.
I think that interior
really
line
hear
is the weak. I think that interior line right now is the weak spot. They had
I hear you.
a Walmart security guard playing left guard last week. They had a I don't know. Their interior offensive line was not good at all last week, and I believe they're dealing with one injury to one of the tackle spots. Their other tackle, the rookie, he's been amazing for them. I don't know. I think Trey Hendrickson's going to line up against their star rookie tackle. If Trey Hendrickson can feast on him, so be it. But he's going to have his hands full for sure. I think Hendrickson's going to have his hands full against this rookie because that dude is special. I think these other guys are going to have to step up like Sam Hubbard and my guy Ogunjobi. I think Ogunjobi is going to get something going.
Don't sleep on Henderson, man.
I'm not sleeping on Hendrickson. Hendrickson's a dog. It's just
he's on fire.
Man, that rookie tackle they got, man, he's been incredible. I'm pissed I can't remember his name right now. My name memorization is horrible at the moment, but
see, the thing about it is, I understand he's a beast and he's a rookie, but just coming to this environment right now at this time of the year, at this time of us really, really peaking at our peak, it's playoff time. It's playoff time.
100%.
And I'm telling you right now, this win right here will put us in the forefront of the guys in the wild card and put us only inches closer to winning this division. Because I'm telling you now, people don't look at it like I look at it. See, the way it's going to go is the Steelers is going to beat Baltimore. And then Baltimore comes back the week after to play Cleveland, coming off their bye. Then they're going to lose to Cleveland. Then that'll make them 1-3 in the division. Yes,
man, I like the way you're thinking.
I mean, now with us sweeping Baltimore with a win, that'll give us the division. That'll be clear. Okay, so put it like this: if everything happens the way I said it, if it happens just like I say it is, the Baltimore game we play at home will be for the division.
For sure, yeah. But going back on this Chargers game though, because this is a huge part. If we want to win this division, I think this is a must-win.
Oh sure. Yeah,
I think it's a must-win if we want to win this division.
And you want to stay ahead in the playoff race. This is a must-win.
This is going to be our secondary's toughest test yet. 100%. Herbert has an arm on him. He's going to sling it all over the field, and he's going to test these guys. He's going to test Cheeto against Keenan Allen. He's going to test Eli Apple against Mike Williams. He's going to test Mike Hilton in that slot. He's going to test these linebackers like Logan Wilson and covering these short stop routes with Austin Eckler. And that's going to be a huge factor to see how this game's going to go is Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler, I think, is going to dictate how this Chargers offense rolls. If Austin Eckler gets going, we're going to have a tight game. So it's going to be up to these guys to stop him.
I just don't see Herbert having the time in the pocket to really get comfortable and do what you're saying he's going to do, man. I mean, their offensive line is hit, man. They're injured. They're not. They wasn't even all of that before the injuries. I mean,
I know.
Abused. They're getting abused Sunday, Brody. I'm telling you, bro. Looking for us to score another 35 to 21 game.
I expect 30 points this game. I do, but I'm just saying, even with the limited time, Herbert's still got some speedy guys. He's still got some guys who know how to get open. I think he can get that ball out quick enough. And I think he can scramble a little bit too. Herbert can scramble, don't forget. So you got to watch out for that because Herbert will surprise you. He will make some insane throws, I think. But will it be enough to push us back? And will it even be enough to get within a score? That's the question. That's the big question.
Okay.
We got a comment here?
Yeah, it said the merch is fire, I guess.
Yeah, merch is fire. Hey, we only got more of this coming on. Don't worry. Wish we could have beat Dave Batter when they had Bell. That would have been sweet, but moving on. Wow. Yeah, that would have been something. Just reading through these comments here. But while you pull those up, though, I'm going to continue talking about Herbert and this offense because I'm really looking forward to how Cheeto's going to play. I mean, Cheeto's been putting up top 10 cornerback numbers. He's been flat out insane. and he needs a Pro Bowl spot. Pro Bowl spots. We need Quentin Spain and Cheeto in the Pro Bowl, and Trey Hendrickson. Those are the 3 must-haves in the Pro Bowl, I think, this year. And Joe Mixon, 4. Joe Mixon.
Yeah, most definitely.
But
I most definitely see Joe Mixon going to the Pro Bowl. Hey, bro, would I be crazy for saying Apple gets another interception Sunday?
absolutely not. Eli Apple's playing lights out right now.
You know, I think he gets an A for Apple, man. You know,
All I'm saying is we need sauce there too to get it really going.
Oh God, man, sauce with Bates and Bill and
applesauce.
Apple.
Can't crisscross applesauce.
This is this would be a very, very dominant secondary, like a no pass zone.
Exactly. But with what we got right now, this is still already lockdown. Jesse Bates, Von Bell, Ricardo Allen, Chidobe Awuzie, Mike Hilton, and Eli Apple of all people. You know, they say Trey Wayne's supposed to come back soon too. And to be honest with you, I'm not moving Trey Wayne's ahead of Eli Apple right now. Eli Apple's on fire. I'm not.
Yeah, no. Why would you want to put Trey Waynes back out there and he ain't even been on the field to be practicing to even catch his breath and to even get back up to the speed of the game? Why would you take a person that's out there just lights out? Like, bro, all we need is for a Trey to come out there to get burnt because he's scared his hamstring is gonna hurt. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't like him the first time. I told you that. I know you looked at me crazy when I said he didn't look like he was all of that when against the Jags game. I told you, like, man, didn't he just let a guy like get like a freaking 40-yard pass? But
I mean, yeah, but Eli Apple was doing that, as well, and then he played lockdown for the rest of the game. It's not strange to say play lockdown.
But see, the thing about it was we was forced with Eli Apple. We were all mad about Eli Apple's play, but now he grew on us and he grew on us and he's starting to get better. So now we're like, hey, don't if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. And Eli Apple, man, he's been turning around, man. He really has, and you don't be surprised if he has another big day, man. Don't be surprised.
I mean, interception in 2 games straight. Come on, man. That's great, man.
All I'm gonna say is you can't spell elite without Eli. Simple as that.
But bro, who thought this though? Who thought this? Like coming into the season, seeing him play against like the Steelers the first time, we was like, oh my god. Playing against like the Green Bay Packers, were like, oh my god. So now saying like, damn, Eli Apple looked good. So
100%. I think there's something about us finding these players that didn't do too well other places, and then they completely dominate and explode in our scheme. Yeah. It's like our scheme is like made for this guy. Larry Ogunjobi are completely negated in Cleveland, and he's very wildly inconsistent. Make one big play, run stuff, and then he would suck the next 3 later.
See,
moving him over to the defensive tackle position from nose tackle, been a complete beast for us.
So we got to give Zach Taylor his props too. Sometimes he does things questionable, but he was definitely on fire this Steeler game, and I'm looking for him to continue that. I'm looking for him to continue to adjust in game. Like the guy's been adjusting in game instead of waiting to have, and that's the best thing about it, man. If you can run Mixon and get it even like just 3 yards of carry, it's easy for you to just play this whole different type of game. So I think that Mixon might not average at least 4 carry for a little bit over 4 yards. I think it might be like 3 yards of carry, but I still think he'll have over 100 yards rushing. Mixon will again be my X factor player. But we'll get to that. But just congratulations to Zach Taylor, man, for his 3rd year, man, coming into it and then just getting 7 wins. This is obviously his biggest year here, and I pray that his success continues and going on and keep going on and keep going on. But yeah, let's get into our X factors though.
Yeah, big X factors. I'm gonna say the excuse me, sorry, my voice was going out there. But I have to say my X factors for this game, I think on offense, the big offense, I think it's I like to pick the other guys, and I like to pick the sleepers and stuff. I can't do it this game. It has to be Joe Mixon. X factor, Joe Mixon all the way, 100% all offense. You can't deny it. If you try to say anybody else, who are you? But Joe Mixon, I think, is the clear X factor on offense. And on defense, I think the big X factor for this one is definitely going to be Cheeto. I think Cheeto's going to be the X factor in this one because it's going to be assigned Keenan Allen. That's Herbert's number one target. It's going to be up to Cheeto to lock him up, shut him down, and get his game going. So because if we shut Keenan Allen down with Cheeto, it's going to open a lot of things up for the defense.
Okay, I feel that, and like I said before, Mixon's going to be my player for the offense. I think that he gets a little bit over that 1K mark Sunday. Shout out to him, man. He's doing a great job this year, man. And one can only hope that he can make the Pro Bowl. On defense, though, I'm gonna have to give it up for Logan Wilson because he's been quiet lately, and I do got a feeling that the Chargers going to try to do this little dink, these little small dink and dunk passes, and I think he's going to be right there to deflect a few, some quick tackling, maybe an interception, but definitely going to be a big role for us on defense in that mid area of the game. I don't think that Herbert has enough time to really do too many deep passes. I know he's going to throw a few because Burrow's going to throw a few. Burrow's going to feel like he has to outshine Herbert. This is the same draft class, and Burrow did go number one, so Burrow's going to have to feel like he has to perform like number one. And I just hope Burrow just limited the mistakes and no interceptions. No interceptions this time. No interceptions.
Yeah, 100%. And I will say, with Asante Samuel out, man, that's gonna help Burrow throw these guys open a lot more.
Yeah. So my bold prediction as far as players before I give y'all my prediction of the game. I'm gonna go ahead and say Burrow has 3 touchdowns, 400 yards passing.
Wait, can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Joe Burrow will have 3 touchdowns and over 400 yards passing.
I like that. I'm gonna say my bold prediction for this game. I think Larry Ogunjobi gets 2.5 sacks. I think Larry Ogunjobi is going to be a huge disruptor this game, like I said earlier, and I think he's going to play a huge factor in this defensive line. I think Larry Ogunjobi gets 2.5 sacks. Maybe one of those sacks is a strip fumble. You never know. But I'm going to leave it at that. I think that's a good bold prediction. I think Larry Ogunjobi 2.5 sacks disrupts this Chargers line and gets us a huge W in the process.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with you on that. I think that our inner defensive line will be our strength of this game, like you said. As far as the defense, keep your eye out on Bates. He's been quiet too, but because I think that Herbert still makes a lot of mistakes under pressure, man. I don't know, man. I just don't see this game. I just don't see them winning this game, Brody.
Don't be surprised if Jesse Bates does make some huge plays and gets going this game because Herbert loves to throw it deep. And in that safety spot, Jesse Bates going to have to step up for that.
All right. First, before I talk about this shirt giveaway, I'm going to give y'all our predictions. Vincent, go ahead and give me your prediction first.
I'm going to say I think the Bengals are going to take this one. I say we take it 34-24.
Okay. I can see that. And I'm going to go with us, of course. I'm always going to go with us. I'm just that big of a fan. I'm going to go 35-21. Bengals. Mixon has another big day. Has 1 touchdown, and I think that Burrow throws the rest.
I like that.
And that's going to be it, guys. But make sure you guys go and subscribe to this channel because when we get to 100 subscribers, Vincent will pick a lucky subscriber out of the 100, and we will be giving away one of these T-shirts. You know what I'm saying? But they will be better than this. And when we get the original copies in, we will show you the ones we'll be giving away. These is just what you would call a prototype, just example for us.
Little lab experiment. Lab experiment.
Something just to show y'all we was for real. Most definitely.
But yep. And one more time, real quick, if you need to take a better look at the shirt, here's the design up on the screen. Make sure you get a good look at that.
So dope, hubba.
Yep, hubba. Got to get that going. So make sure you stay tuned for that.
Subscribe, like, and share, man. Comment. Help us get this stuff rolling off the street, bro. Get this shit popping off.
Exactly, 100%. You got to get this going. You got to be ready to buy it. So make sure you turn on notifications. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, Vince. You can find a link in the description. Again, follow our Twitters, Q Smart Reviewer. Not too hard to find. Sam Hubbard Enthusiast if you want to look it up. And make sure you follow Rax at Rax Cincy.
Yeah, if you find his Twitter, you can find mine because I'm being here with friends on both pages. So if you find my Twitter, you can find his Twitter. So it's not hard, guys. It's just not hard.
Make sure you follow that. And also follow my backup account just in case my main gets suspended. Rax, you should probably make a backup too at some point. But
yeah, I will. I just try to keep my temper down, at the moment. But I will. Yeah, because I know sometimes I be wanting to let people have it. I'd be like, oh my god. But
yeah, I don't hide temper. If I got to speak my mind about somebody playing awful, I would speak my mind. But I would try to tone it down and give them the benefit of the doubts here and there. But besides that, though, make sure you follow us all there, subscribe, turn on notifications, be ready, because this merch is coming, man, and it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna drop more designs as we go on through each of these shows. We're gonna show off a little bit here and there. Maybe not every show, of course, but every other show, maybe every other 2 shows.
He gonna have a lot of He gonna have a lot of merch, guys. I'm gonna be shipping and stuff like this.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of selections to choose from, man. I'm always thinking up these designs in my head. I'm always thinking up stuff to make.
Yeah.
So, and hey, maybe we can do something where we can make a custom. We can get some of the fans to decide what they want to make. Maybe we can get a fan. We make a post on Twitter and say the top comment who comes up with the design that everybody likes. We'll go ahead and make that design. Maybe we can do something like that.
Yeah, but, and we're going to look out for these snapbacks too, man. We're going to be making these snapbacks too. It won't not be this design, but we're going to have our own designs.
Yep, exactly. So make sure you turn out. You make sure you're ready for that. With that, I don't know what else to say, man. I guess just beat Chargers' ass. Make Herbert look like a fool. Hopefully Burrow will come out and dominate. Hopefully Joe Mixon will dominate. Hopefully this defense continues its reign of terror on this league. Rax, you got anything else to shout out with?
Oh man, I just want to shout out Zach Taylor. Shout out you, Vince, for the designs. Shout out this show. Shout out Frank Pollock for get this offensive line together. Hey man, we're 7-4. This is the first time we've been in the thick of it for a while, since 2015. We are in the thick of it.
6 long years of pain, man.
We are in the thick of it in December, y'all. We are in December, and we are the number 5 team in the AFC. Get a load of that. But
hey, as a young teenager sitting through those years, man, I forgot quite a few of those years, man. And that was like the first time I experienced losing seasons was in that stretch. So
we stuck it out.
It's good. Yeah, it's good. It's good to finally win some games, man. It's good to finally get it going. We didn't get decimated by injuries like 2018. We aren't dealing with a bunch of malfunctions and other injuries that completely demolished us and made us go 4-11-1 like last year. We're staying healthy so far.
Yeah, man.
So far, we're staying healthy. So we hopefully keep this train up. And yeah, that's basically all we got, I think.
Hey, man. Shout out to Mixon. Make sure he get those 76 yards, man, to get that 1K. And we about to be up out of here, y'all.
And make sure Chase gets that 94 yards too, Zach Taylor.
Yep. To hit that 1K, man. Because he in that race for Rookie of the Year, and we out of here. And y'all know how it is, man. We're going to see y'all next time because we up out of this. Hooray! Because we getting our sweet.
Hooray.
It's that jungle fever, baby. Yeah. It's that jungle fever, baby. Yeah. It's that jungle fever, baby. Yeah. Baby.
Put them one in the clutch. We don't give a what. Punch it in through the gut. Nixon on the rush. It's that Bengals talk. Facts.